Doing nothing is the expensive option now. 90 days after your servicer's letter, you're moved to the highest payment there is, no signature required. And the letter is the part almost nobody is tracking. The 90 days don't run from the first of the month, and they don't run from whenever the news told you the rules changed. They run from the date printed on your own notice, which means the person you live with, same balance, same servicer, same everything, can be a whole month behind you on a clock neither of you can see. Both of you on the same couch, not opening the same pile of mail, and neither of you is even... That's the design. 7.5 million people were parked in Save, and the notices go out in waves. As of late July 2026, some servicers say they'll still be mailing into the fall. It's a fire drill where everybody gets a different fire. So, I haven't gotten mine is not the same sentence as I have time. And you know how servicer mail goes. It gets stacked, it gets moved, it ends up under the... Here's the trap. When the 90 days run out, you don't stay where you are. You get placed on the standard plan, or the new tiered standard version of it. And standard has one property that outweighs everything else about it. Your income is not an input, not a factor, not a variable, not a footnote. The bill is computed off what you borrowed, which is a little like a gym that prices your membership on what you weighed the day you signed up. $30,000 to $341 per month. The department's own worked figure, $30,000 of balance, 10-year standard, $341 a month. So say you borrowed $38,000. An example, not an average. Nobody publishes a clean one. You land around $432 a month. $38,000 to approximately $432 per month. And that number arrives whether or not you can pay it. A bill that size usually shows up after a conversation. This one shows up after silence. So hold it against the one test that actually matters. 10% of your gross income. That's the line. Earn $38,000 and 10% of gross is $317 a month, and $432 is over it. Not by a rounding error, by about a third. And the plan you got handed for free is the one plan in the building that never asked what you earn. Anyway, RAP, the plan that replaced Save on the 1st of July, asks the opposite question. A percentage of your income, somewhere between 1 and 10% depending on what you earn. 10 is the ceiling, not the rate. At $38,000, it lands near $100 a month. Near because the exact brackets aren't published yet. Approximately $100 per month, brackets not published. And 100 against 432 is the same person and the same loan. And here's the other half. Because RAP is not the hero of this video. It buys the monthly number down by stretching forgiveness out to 360 payments. 30 years. And there's a $10 floor now. No $0 months no matter how little you earn, though unpaid interest gets waived when you pay on time. So the balance can't grow, and if a payment doesn't take $50 off your principal, the department covers up to $50 of it. Cheaper every month. Longer overall. Both true. And you should be the one picking. And the decision doesn't happen when you understand the policy. It happens when you see your number next to the other one. And then go log in to StudentAid.gov and find out which plan you're on. Can you name it? Most people can't. They think the plan came with the loan, like a color. And switching is free and takes about 10 minutes. 10 minutes against 30 years is not a close call. But the default doesn't need your attention to take effect. That's what makes it the default.